Hello, social media friends. I'm Viridiana Marquez with DRB Media Communications Digital News, and here's the latest from the ECTOR County Sheriff's Office.
Good morning. We just want to give a little update. There won't be a whole lot more information released today than there was Friday. The individual responsible is in custody at this time. We're not going to release the name of that individual at this time. We are trying to protect the integrity of the investigation, and we have many more days and weeks ahead of us to confirm some things that we need to confirm related to this case, so that we can make sure we get a good conviction and this guy go to prison for the rest of his life. We are going to release the names of the victims that were shot during these incidents, and we want everybody to pray for the individual the family of the individual who was deceased related to these incidents, and they need your thoughts and prayers this time. The individual that was shot the afternoon of the 24th of September on Meter Crater Road is Jesus Alvarado, white Hispanic male, 6/17 of 67. The individual who was shot the evening of the 26th on Highway 80 is Juan Rosales. He was the one that was shot on Highway 80 between the I-20 overpass and FM 1936. Again, we're not going to release the name of the perpetrator in these incidents, and I want to assure the public that these people, like this individual, will be held accountable, and we're not going to tolerate this kind of stuff in our hometown. And I hope and pray that we have a change in the attitude of our justice system, and that we start making a little harsher deterrent to crime in our state and our country. I think that is a very big factor in what's going on in our world today, as we've decriminalized crimes, and our justice system, our Texas prison system, has to decide which felons to let out so we can send some more in. And the deterrent is just not there. But I intend to educate our state, our good citizens of this state and of this country, as to what our government is not doing for us. And they're not trying to protect us. And I intend to make that known to our good people of this state. I don't think there's anything else I can release to you at this time. I'll just ask that you all bear with us. We will release anything and everything that we can as time appropriate, and we just want to protect the integrity of our investigation. There are many agencies involved in what we've been doing the last week, and there's too many of them to name at this time, and I will publicly release those agencies' names at some point, and publicly thank them for their collaboration, cooperation, and help in this endeavor. I'll tell you what, that's what it's all about, is cooperation and collaboration, and that's what happened Friday. It was a lot of good hard work by a lot of good people from a lot of agencies, and it couldn't have happened any better, and it happened with no further injury or damage. So I want to thank all those agencies. They know who they are. Many of you know who they are, and we just can't thank them enough. We've got a good group of law enforcement people in our area. We have a lot of good people, a lot of community members, citizens in our area that we have to thank for all the support that we get on a daily basis. We live in a very unique place, I believe, in our country, where we have the support of our good citizens, where they don't have that luxury in other places in our country. And we can't thank our good citizens enough. I applaud them. I hope and pray that we never, ever have to go through this in our hometown again. And it's sickening. These are, I was born and raised here. These are my people. And I do not ever want anything like this or what happened on the 31st of August to happen here again. And again, I intend to educate the public, the good citizens, as to why I believe this is going on in our country. And I do believe the deterrent factor of, there's very little consequence for crime in our country right now, and we've got to put these people in jail. There are 0.6 people incarcerated in our jails and prisons right now. There's not even that many peace officers in our country. What's wrong with that? We got to take care of our good people, or we're going to be overrun. Thank you.
That was the victim that was shot on Meteor Crater Road. The deceased is Juan, Juan Rosales, Rosalez. Would be a Hispanic male, date of birth 6/24/88.
To release anything and everything that we can as time goes on. I want, we have an obligation to let the public know what's going on, and I know that. And I want the public to know that it's safe. It's safe to be on the street right now. It's as safe here as it is anywhere else in the world. But we will release that information as we see fit, as long as it will not inhibit the integrity of our investigation. And we just want to make sure that we get these victims the justice they deserve.
Can you confirm where he was arrested?
He was arrested on I-20.
I-20 and...
I don't know the exact location on I-20.
You talked about the good people in this community and protecting them. Did they assist in finding this suspect on Friday?
I don't know. I don't know if the individual stopped due to a tip or whatever. But, the good people have helped us in the past. As far as this particular incident, I don't know. It's unknown at this time.
Has
So
that been
since
charged?
you can't give us the suspect's name, can you at least identify his race, his or her race?
It's a lot.
Wait, ma'am?
Has he been charged?
I'm sorry?
Has he been charged with anything?
I believe so.
Is he technically in jail then?
He is in custody.
Is it safe to say that these were serial shootings? Or, because on Friday we talked about potential serial shootings. Is that what you guys are referring?
All I can confirm right now is that the incident from the Thursday night shooting, we believe him to be the lone actor in that incident.
Are you able to confirm whether or not he has a previous run-in with the law?
I'm not aware of any previous.
Do you think he's a copycat?
That I couldn't speculate on.
Sheriff, would you use the emergency alert system in the event of another shooter? Would you activate that?
That is available to us, I absolutely would. And with that said, there have been many discussions with myself, other head of other agencies and commissioners about approaching the state about a system similar to the Amber Alert, Silver Alert type system. There are systems here locally, but it's my understanding that individuals who get alerted have to be registered with that particular service. I want something out there that alerts you. If you have a cell phone, you're going to be alerted, period, like the Amber Alert. Of course, it's going to cause, undue panic in areas that this is not happening. And unfortunately, this is the world we live in right now, with all this stuff going on. But again, I'm gonna be in talks with our state reps and commissioners and everybody else, trying to push something through. One of the local commissioners has told me he believes that we probably get that done, and I think it would be a great tool to alert the public. We just have to be careful when we alert the public that we don't release stuff that is detrimental to the integrity of the investigation. You know, first and foremost is the safety of our public, and then right behind that is the integrity of our investigation, and make sure we hold these people accountable for what they've done to our people.
On Friday, you talked about how your guys were angry. They were ready to get this guy, not again in our community. What's the mood been like over the weekend, knowing that you guys have the individual you believe was behind these attacks?
Everybody's relieved. You know, when something like this happens, it sure raises your blood pressure, your caution level, if you will. And you know, in this day and time, your level of caution, your vigilance has to be at the utmost. And but everybody's relieved that this individual is behind bars, and you know, there is not there's not a routine traffic stop anymore. There's not one. We have to assume everybody we stop is armed and they want to hurt us. So, you know, it's a rough place, rough world we live in.
Was there any guns found on him?
I'm sorry?
Was there any guns found on him?
I can't confirm that right now.
Did you inspect his house?
No, sir, I did not.
Did one of the law enforcement
A
agents?
search warrant was executed on us.
Can you confirm the approximate age, like honestly 20s, 30s,
I don't even
40s?
know how old he is, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
Can you speak on his motive?
We don't know any of that right now.
Is he from the area?
I'm sorry?
Is he from this area?
Yes.
Anything else, Sheriff, that you'd like the community to know?
ODESSA strong. We will prevail.
Okay. Thanks all for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you.
Thank you for following us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, also at DannyVisionEntertainment.com. For DRB Media Communications Digital News, Viridiana Marquez.